3 years ago, when lockdown ended, I came back to school. I saw all my friends again, but I didn't feel that I was part of the group. I felt like I was following them. I couldn't relate to anyone anymore. I was spending my time reading books, making videos. That's it. No one else did that. I never used to be like a quiet kid, but now I'd kind of turned into that quiet kid in the group. Now, because my friends were the only thing I really looked forward to at school, I began to fall less in love with school now. My face would go red in class more often because all I was thinking about is if people were judging me because I thought everyone was against me. That's when my anxiety really hits. And even though I was at the best I'd ever felt in my life, in terms of my health, in terms of my fitness, in terms of progress I'd made in my life, I was also feeling the worst because I had no one I could relate to. And I spent about a year in this mindset from year 9, when I was 15 years old, 15 to 16, I was living behind other people. I was making videos, but I would let people at my school dictate which videos I made because I wanted to fit in. This wasn't necessarily with my friends, but with other people at my school who I didn't really care about and they didn't give a fuck about me. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I spent my nights going through people at my school's social media pages, seeing what they were up to. And when I look back at it now, I was only doing that because I subconsciously wanted to feel a connection to these people who I didn't really care about. I just wanted to fit in. I had like over 200, 300,000 followers at this point, but I still felt lonely. It was fucked. And I remember one day, my anxiety really lit up. I remember we were doing a class activity or something, everybody had to be involved, and naturally I was nervous. We had to go around and answer questions or something, and I landed on a really simple question. Even though I knew the answer, I was just so nervous about getting it wrong. I'm sure you've had this type of moment in your life, and I answered the wrong thing. I answered the wrong thing, and everyone started laughing at me, and my face went red as fuck. In front of everyone just started staring at me. Even the teacher thought something was wrong. She didn't actually say that, but I could tell that she knew I was nervous as fuck. And from that day, it got that bad that I couldn't handle the stress, so I just let it all go. An hour later, no one was really talking about it, no one cared. No one asked me, why'd your face go so red? And I asked myself, why am I worrying about something? Why am I worrying so much about worrying in my life when worrying about worrying doesn't even matter? No one even cares, because the only reason I was worrying about being anxious is because being anxious would lead to me not fitting in, not being myself, not being relatable to people. What do I think everyone's judging me? I'd be sitting in class doing my work and a group of 3 girls would be in the corner fucking gossiping and doing what they do. And I thought every single time it was about me. Maybe 1 out of those 1,000 times it was actually about me. Maybe a bit more because I had a TikTok account and shit like that. Not every single one was about me. I can guarantee you that. When I had that realization, I just told myself, just be yourself. And if people don't respect you for that, who cares? If people do not respect me for being myself, they are not my friends, and I should never chase them to be my friends. Because what is a friend actually? A friend, in my opinion, is someone you take a bullet for. Or if you want to separate the word friend from brother, a brother is someone you take a bullet for. A friend, maybe it's just someone you can relate to. Maybe it's just someone that you can fully trust. And funny enough, yeah, I don't really relate to my friends that much, but they're still my friends and I still treat them like my friends. And I'm actually confident at school now because I be myself every single day, and there's no one to judge me for not being myself. Yes, I get judged at school sometimes, especially doing social media and shit. I do, but I know at true heart who I am, and I'm not gonna change that for people, because every single person at my high school, like 700 people, all of them have a different perspective on me. Some of them don't know me because they're in different year levels, but out of the 70 people who are in my year level, every single one of them has a different perspective on me. Every single one. Some think I'm a weirdo because I do social media. Some people think, I don't know, I'm annoying. Some people might think I'm cocky. Yeah, everyone has a different perspective on me, so I might as well be myself. And that is exactly the same thing in your life. Yeah, my friends go out partying maybe every second weekend or whatever. I don't know what they really do. I don't really pay attention. I'm not into that life. I don't do that shit, but that's okay. That doesn't make me better than them. That doesn't make you better than them. That doesn't make them better than me. People have different values, and that's completely fine. But I know the person I am becoming in the process every single day is the person that I will attract in my life, romantically, sexually, and as a brother. I've met, I'd say, 1 to 2 really good friends that aren't from my school, but simply from social media, that are on the same path as me. I can relate to them, and they are some of the best relationships, if not the best relationships I've had in my life. Simply because I became the person that I wanted my best friend to be. If you feel lonely and you feel like you have no friends, become the person that you want your friend to be. It may take a couple of years to really find that one brother. It may. But he will come around. As long as you go out there and do your shit. Go and talk to people. Go hang out in the places where your best friend would hang out. Don't just sit in your room and hope everything's going to be all good. Of course not. Brother, it's normal, especially if your mindset's a bit different than everyone else's. All right? At school, I don't fit in. I don't feel like I belong. I don't really feel like I do. All right? That's just because I share different values. It doesn't make my values better than anyone else's. I just share different values because that's the way I live my life. You're not going to be able to relate to most people, but that is okay. Because the people you can relate to, you can relate to them even deeper. And that's where true brotherhood is found. And as long as you keep working towards becoming the best version of yourself every single day, you keep building that garden to attract the best possible butterfly, you will find that one person if you haven't already yet. Do you want that Sigma male fucking, lone wolf motherfucker to be your best friend? Is that who you want as your best friend? Seriously, is it? Probably not. So don't fucking act like that person. Act like your best friend and you will attract that type of person in your life. Because the universe rewards you with what you are, not what you want. Alright? Always remember that. That doesn't just go for friendships, that goes for everything in your life. I'll catch you in the next video, my brother. Peace.